Turtle Police picking up a good win yesterday. Scurry Hard staying hot. Let's go ahead and jump into our interview with our two captains. Hello, teams. I trust that you're out there. There they are. There's Squirrelin and Lord Commander. How are you guys doing?
Not bad.
Great.
All right. Well, we're going to start with you, Squirrelin, since you are you're on the left side of my screen, so I see that smiling mug first. You guys are now 4-0. You spoke with confidence yesterday and delivered. How do you feel about this challenge in Turtle Police? Are you a little nervous? You think it's going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy?
It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a good fight, and I'm confident with my guys. We're going to do our best. Whether it's, we're going to come out on top, hopefully, because that's what we're here to do.
Fantastic. At 4-0, you've basically punched your ticket for Las Vegas. What's your favorite way to gamble?
Actually, never have.
Well,
oh, Ben's going to have to take you out.
You're in for a very bad weekend. you better hope you win first place, because otherwise I don't know how you're going to get home. Squirrelin, I always like to ask you guys what words you have for your opponent as we jump into this next battle.
Good luck, and I'm looking for good. I can't even speak like you guys now, but looking forward for the good fights.
Lord Commander, you guys started 0-2, now you're 2-2. You're on a little bit of a hot streak. Is it going to continue? Do you think Scurry Hard's going to be a mountain that you can conquer?
Yeah, we're definitely going to try our best. I'm looking forward to the fight. I think it's going to be really good.
Now, if you look at the matches that remain, and you look at the fact that you've lost twice, 3 wins, it's still possible to make it to the finals, a 4th win, and it's getting really, really murky. Realistically, how confident are you in your chances at Las Vegas?
We're pretty confident. We're very confident.
Well, that is fantastic to hear. Lord Commander, any words for your opponent as we get ready to jump into this next battle?
Good luck.
Turtle Police, you are the high seeds. So, Lord Commander, you get to call heads or tails.
I'm going to call heads for the 4th time and hope I get it once.
And tails never fails, Lord Commander. Tails never fails. That means that Squirrelin can either choose the map or defer. I actually feel, Lord Commander, whatever you do, do not play like a war or any like 50-50 card
roulette?
game when you're in Vegas. No roulette.
No roulette.
No betting on the pass line. In fact, maybe you should just stay out of the casino. Squirrelin, you can choose the map or you can defer.
We'll go with Hemmels.
We're going to go to Himmelsdorf. Lord Commander, you can choose the spawn position.
Okay, we'll take north.
All right. Well, gentlemen, go pick your tanks. Good luck, and thank you.
Thank you.
And here we are once again. A quick look at the tanks will reveal familiar sight, 5100s and IS-3s and T-69s. Oh my, Lord Commander, once again in the Law Tractor. There's got to be a reason for this.
You know, the Law Tractor is a pretty decent tank. Overall, it's got some nice burst on its little autoloader that it can mount. However, it's not nearly as fast as a T1. And generally, oh wow,
floppy giraffe. We finally get you in game, and you sue a scout on us,
buddy. And who killed him?
He's not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your pal, guy.
Bow Bow was the slayer of giraffes. That's called poaching in some places.
I'm pretty sure hunting giraffes is entirely illegal.
I think so.
Police could get him for that.
Now, if we look at just the setups of these two teams, we've got the Scurry Hard squad kind of lining up on this 3-line, which is almost counterintuitive for the South spawn, whereas Turtle Police has set up on the 9-line, kind of watching that banana, which I guess is a bit of a metagame choice. But in reality, these guys are doing a great job of avoiding one another.
Yep. Although on top of the hill here we have Squirrel and Tag and Bubsky here, beginning to fight out. Bubsky, knowing that Squirrel Tag is in reload, gets into position. He's probably going to fire here in just a moment. No, he's going to just back down. This little fights are just so fun to watch because I don't know what the T1s are quite going to do. They're just going to spam. Oh, Bubsky takes a few good hits.
Tag. Yeah, nice.
He's down to 90 hit points. The advantage in any kind of fight probably going to Squirrel Tag right now. Bubsky is still peeking up, but he hasn't actually fired yet. And he goes dark. Squirrel's gonna go right back up. And oh no, very smartly Squirrel Tag is deciding he's not gonna engage the same way.
Alley-oop. Man. Is that LeBron James driving that thing? Or it must be D-Wade. No, nobody.
No,
Nobody gonna take that one.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I don't know anything about
football?
basketball. Dunks are cool. I like watching those videos where the people jump and then the ball goes into the hoop and then they go, yay!
Well, Bubsky goes down in the midst of our discussion about slam dunks, and that means that it's all even now. Scurry Hard down a floppy giraffe, Turtle Police down a Bubsky. And both sides more or less blind to the movements of their opponents at the moment. Scurry Hard hasn't really budged at all after setting up on that 3 line.
This map is definitely going to slow down. Scurry Hard taking up positions in the south that are fairly defensive. I'm really not sure if they're going to try and aggress. They are. This is the closest I can say that I've seen a team in the WGL actually take to the old school line out, like just positioning. You've got actual tanks sitting on the G line, just with great vision and the ability to be flexible here, along with some capability to trade shots. I mean, we actually haven't seen any IS-3 v IS-3 trading shots in windows down in on the G line and on the that is the D line. So the G and the D line, usually you'd see some kind of trading there early in the game. Superior IS-3 play coming out, you'd be able to identify who is the better shot, but this is not happening so much today, as it looks like only Squirrelin is going to be peeking up and not finding anyone. He's just barely missing out on, I believe there was an IS-3, I believe, in the window of about D6, but Squirrelin unable to spot him and put any shots out. It does look like Squirrelin Tag up on the hill may be able to spot a few tanks here in a moment. He does make a little active scout run, and there's a very tiny crack here in the floor.
It's a Mac G hold.
Yep, although you can't fall through that crack, luckily, and it looks like Turtle Police are just so. Oh, does catch Bow Bow out, and he's Squirrel Tag's gonna just
don't shoot him.
That's not gonna hurt.
Nope.
Nope.
It won't.
Bow Bow's like, is somebody throwing peanuts at my tank?
Plink, 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 plink. Just delicious peanuts.
And of course, if nothing else, it lets Scurry Hard know where Turtle Police are hanging out. But that's really all it does. It will prompt a little bit of movement, though.
Oh, where are they going to move to? Oh, is that a little bit of flexing out of the 5100s of? Yes, it is. Scurry Hard's 5100s are going to move out. They're going to try, 5100 and IS-3 moving out here. Son of Hail kind of deciding to stop here for a moment. He didn't get spotted. There's no way. Oh, just waiting for his IS-3 battle buddy Rylac to lead the way. Definitely want IS-3s leading the way in your charge, not a 5100. Maybe going around to try and take a look at the banana. Maybe, Rylac deciding, let's not do that. It's a bad idea. If Turtle Police are pushing down the banana right now, they could be caught out and separated. If you take a look at the positioning out of Scurry Hard, there are 2 tanks well separated from 3 other tanks of Scurry Hard right now. If Turtle Police were pushing down that banana 8 line, you would see the kind of fight that would be one-sided in favor of Turtle Police. They would be able to kill 2 Scurry Hard tanks, and it would take probably 30 seconds for those other 3 tanks to get in position to join the fight. So they very cautious movements out of Scurry Hard, not wanting to risk any of their tanks early.
Pretty slick-looking 5100, if I may say so.
Yeah, what's that written on the front? Foch? I think that's the tank destroyers in the French line. I have no idea what Foch actually means, though.
It means big gun.
Ah, thank you for that accurate translation.
Parlez-vous français?
No.
Weren't you guys supposed to cast this in German?
9. Ich sprechen sehr wenig Deutsch.
I don't speak any
Dankeschön, bitte schön, auf Wiedersehen. Ein Bier, bitte.
That I did understand. 1 beer, please.
You called me beautiful, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Thanks.
That was after the Ein Bier. Couple of Scurry Hard tankers going to push up this 3 line a little. It looks like they might be ready to mobilize as the clock ticks down to about the 3-minute mark.
This is kind of funny to watch. Scurry Hard keeps kind of going forward as if they're given some kind of order, and then all of a sudden it's taken away, and they're said, stop. Just come on back, guys. Let's not do that. It's kind of funny to watch because Scurry Hard just keeps doing this over and over again. We saw this in the East and now in the West. I guess they were trying to wait for the regroup, but it's just kind of funny to watch tanks go forward backwards like that in such a obviously not quite certain fashion. Although they are going to go forward, and there are tanks lit up. Bao Bao is lit. Has anyone been lit in return, though?
No. Oh, there it is. Now all of Scurry Hard has been lit up as well, and here we go. First shots should be fired momentarily. Bao Bao is the one who is most exposed, and he does fire off and connect with that T69 of Squirrelin.
Oh, and there's the T1 finally getting lit up. Lord Commander is lit in his lull tractor, and he's going to do his best to escape. And it doesn't look like anyone's going to really actually care very much. Ooh, connection out of Lord Commander. He is, he's got a
39 damage. He's a huge
loaded.
Cannon.
Yeah, he hasn't brought the autoloader. Most of the T1s actually, they're consistent fire guns, not autoloaders, actually do put out some really cool damage and actually pen just enough to consistently pen the backsides of 5100s.
Poor Lord Commander is about to have a terrible day as Rylak will smack him down. Meanwhile, big fight unfolding right here on top of the red flag. Turtle Police has brought their whole force to bear, and they are being met by a great deal of Scurry Hard resistance. Two tanks go down as Akiyama bites the dust right after Squirrelin gets picked off. 1:24 seconds left, 32 tier points to 33. As more Turtle Police tanks are going to fall. That was Memory Leak and Paratone, as only a Pyro and Bao Bao remaining. Dodoma, Rylak, Blasi, the tier 8s still alive for Scurry Hard. There we see the capture being initiated by Scurry Hard as well.
Yeah, and if we jump to my screen, we see Rylak and Bao Bao face-hugging each other, and we actually, if we take a close look at where the penetrations are, Rylak has been shot once in where it should hit his ammo rack. A second time, not quite hitting where his ammo rack is, but both of these guys expertly displaying high level of skill, knowing how to shoot each other in the IS-3. This is a fantastic job. I wish I could see there's an ammo rack right there, but he does burn his kit on it. Bao Bao, though, is going to be distracted here as Blasi.
Oh, Blasi, the battle buddy, saves the day, and Rylak able to land the killing blow, and that'll be good enough. Scurry Hard goes up 1-0 over the Turtle Police in an exciting conclusion on Himmelsdorf. Started slow, finished fast. All right, here we go. Battle number 2 between Scurry Hard and the Turtle Police.
Yep,
Quick look at the tank lineup shows us.
It looks like 2 T-32s for Scurry Hard. I believe we saw this once before when they fought Cazadores. This looks about the same lineup. Blasi in his 132. As usual, NECA and Dodoma and T-69s to support those T-32s. This is a great lineup, I'd say. Great DPM, good burst. And on the other side, we have actually 4 1390s for Turtle Police, along with the WZ-132. This is a very light setup next to Scurry Hard's much heavier, more American tank-oriented setup.
I do like the mobility represented here by Turtle Police. I think it's going to let them run circles around these T-32s if it comes to that. But, of course, for it to come to that, they will first have to thin out the light tanks of their opponents, those T-69s, and that WZ-132 that Blasi is
I feel
sporting.
like Blasi is so key to this strategy. Oh, nice bounce right there. And if he goes down, he is the most strong mobile eyes for Scurry Hard. And if he stays alive, Scurry Hard is mostly going to be okay because those T-32s are moving so well to support Blasi, and he's making these very tight little loops, making sure not to make any huge mistakes, not overexposing himself. He's doing just enough, and he's staying actually where he is. He can go into this little bowl, and he can just retreat back in there and be safe. And right there, Squirrelin, Rylak, Dodoma, NECA are all just a few seconds away right behind. And there's going to be the first spots. T1s go down. Blasi, nice shot on the move. Barely even needed to break a sweat to get that kill. It was just lined up so perfectly.
Just picks off Bubsky and continues on his happy little way. Lord Commander, the last remaining Tier 1 for the Turtle Police.
That's going to be pretty big. Although Lord Commander has actually done a little damage in his. Oh, and he's actually going to get spotted in his little tractor, taking down a tree. But Blasi getting a second T1 kill.
Oh.
This is so crucial, but he's going to actually take a hit here, going down to 105 from people across the way. But he does return fire. 100% accuracy for him this game.
Oh, takes another big shot, and this time he's going to disengage, ducking down below the ridge line. Blasi doing some great work so far, and as you already outlined, Randall, so key is he to the play of Scurry Hard. He is their eyes, and he is their ability to react to the more mobile lineup of the Turtle Police.
Yep, and now that Turtle Police have gotten, do no longer have those 2 T1s, they aren't really doing very much in the way of active scouting, I'm surprised. They're using their 1390s more like 5100s, I'd say, and it's, I'd be wondering if Turtle Police should have brought 5100s instead to this map to counter that those T32s, and then just kept the Bao in his WZ-132 as a scout and tried to meet Scurry Hard's very much heavier lineup with a heavy lineup of their own.
Yeah,
Wow.
but remember, they couldn't have known that the T-32s were being brought.
Well, I mean, they get 3 minutes for tank picking. That's all the time in the world.
But they don't know if
Yeah.
T-32s are going to be chosen.
You don't show your T32 until the end.
You know, well, it depends on when they readied up, so you do have a small window there. And I feel like if they'd watched Scurry Hard in the past, they would have seen the same lineup against, that was Cazadores.
I think the much more realistic criticism here is you use a tool for what it's built for, right? 1390 is not a sit behind a ridge and shoot tank. It can crank out a little bit of damage, sure, but if you're going to sit behind a ridge and shoot, grab that 5100 or that T69. I am a little bit sad to see that they're not utilizing their ability to be mobile, running up and down the map, forcing movement, and punishing stragglers for being out of position. Those T-32s are so slow, and all Turtle Police has to do to expose those T-32s is to create movement, in my opinion.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. And this positioning for Turtle Police, I mean, the only advantage they get out of having these light tanks sitting still like this is the fact that they have a great camo rating. That is just all they have going for them. The 1390, such a low profile, probably could have you want higher ground if you're going to be sniping like this, because you have such a low profile. It makes your shots thinner when you're trying to take out this scout. And Blasi here doing a good job of spotting and backing down at the appropriate times. It looks like, wow, I think we saw this exact movement last time from Squirrelin and Rylac in the T-32s.
Yes,
This is almost, you can tell that this is a well-scripted kind of attack. They know exactly the route they need to take, and they have perfectly constructed cover fire from T-69's NECA and Dodoma on their approach here. Bao taking some big hits.
Yes, he is, but this has prompted the attack from Turtle Police as we've got 3 fast light tanks blasting it up towards that blue flag. There is a single, that's got to be a Tier 1, T1 Cunningham just sitting back, spotting for the cap. Bao does go down, and suddenly Scurry Hard has to decide whether or not they want to react to this capture attempt. And when I'm suddenly wondering why Turtle Police aren't initiating cap, as they had an opportunity.
Well, they probably realized they were being spotted by a T1 and that their cover was blown. Because Son of Hail was back at base, they couldn't put 3 light tanks on cap. Son of Hail, having gold rounds in his T1, will penetrate, and he can stop cap all by himself. So that kind of advantage being lost, although now it looks like Memory Leak is going to be shot down as the T-32s just roll right into position here.
Look at this positioning, guys. Blue is scattered all over the place, having a perfect surround on those AMX 1390s. This is gorgeous to look at.
This is like watching a hunting party. Just corner the prey for what is inevitably going to be a slaughter. Akiyama trying to continue to perform, but as we can see, he is just completely outgunned, and then all that remains for the Turtle Police, 3 little light tanks, the 3 little light tanks that could not, unfortunately, as a Pyro and Paratone, or Parrot 1, are going to be pretty incapable of really returning any substantial amount of fire.
Yeah, this is just a matter of time now, because there goes Pyro, and Parrot 1 is just even Son of Hail taking out some shots there. And
Bam. Just like that, it's 2-0 for Scurry Hard. And
welcome to Steps.
yes,
Thanks,
sir. Yes, Scurry Hard showing us a familiar lineup: T32s, T69s, and Blasey in that WZ132. On the other side of the map, it's T69s, 1390s, and a WZ132. So Turtle Police making a couple of adjustments. But look at this. Scurry Hard's going to take the fight right to him. And this is something that we saw just the other day with teams quickly convening on this ridge line and forcing a fight around this one big rock of doom.
Yep, and now it looks like the T-32s are going to roll into position here. They're going to have a fantastic haul down as Rylak is just going to roll forward. Looks like he's just going to, oh, nice shot onto Parrot 1 right there as he attempts to come up for his own shots. Squirrel and a little bit to Rylak's left is creating a great crossfire. He's going to punish anybody that tries to get into a position to flank Rylak or get shots where he is not looking.
Bubsky.
I love this pair, these T-32s, Squirrelin and Rylak. They're doing a fantastic job together. Oh, unfortunate miss right there for him. Bubsky does take a hit.
Connects again. That was Rylak connecting with Bubsky as he continues to push the issue. Bubsky and Bao are both in a terribly awkward position where they're just sort of stuck behind this rock. And Scurry Hard has dealt a reasonable amount of damage to their opponents. I'm not sure if it's time to push just yet, but they do have T69 support. They do have the beef of those T32s. I would not be that surprised to see those T69s relocate and then those T32s just push right up in there.
Yeah, exactly. And Turtle Police is not going to be able to do all that much about it. They're taking way too much damage at this point. It's just a matter of time. I'm pretty sure Scurry Hard is just going to wait a few seconds more, take a little more free damage, try and see what they can do. It looks like actually Rylak in between reloads as he realizes there's a T1 somewhere off in the distance, and he's been random firing off into a few bushes, off into about, if we look center screen here, off straight forward of Rylak's hull. And look, I think he's going to go for it again. No, he won't.
No, we've actually got a spot. Blasey lighting up that T1 is going to continue.
There's another random shot.
He's going to continue on his T1 killing spree. Blasey just hates T1 Cunninghams with an undying passion.
And this one's proving a little squirrely here. He's gonna try and get away from Blasey, but it looks like Son of Hail is prepared and does destroy Memory Lake, denying Blasey that delicious kill.
And Blasey will meander on over to the red flag and begin to initiate cap. Meanwhile, T69 of Dodoma and Squirrelin and that T32 have been under fire a little bit. Cap will be initiated for Scurry Hard, but we've got a 3v4 on the northern side of the map as we see Blasey picking up Lord Commander just as capture begins. Rylak and Bao engage in a little bit of a confrontation here as Parrot 1 takes more big shots. Squirrelin down to 420 hit points. He's 2 shots from death. Dodama is going to have to clip, I believe. Down goes Squirrelin. Has he bought enough time for his teammates? Kaneka doing good work. And Dodama is still able to fire. Rylak, why are you in the back, Rylak? You got 1,500 hit points, man. Get in there.
Very unfortunate positioning as Bubsky and Pyro did a very good job of flanking this position. Rylak had no time to readjust for this attack. Pyro does get taken down to 74, and it does look like Dodoma wants to drive forward to get this kill on a Pyro, but did they just trade?
Double kill as both of them go down at the same time. But you know what? The inevitability of the situation is this capture that's happening on the other end of the map. It doesn't matter what Scurry Hard does at this point because the flag is on lockdown. There it is. GG. Scurry Hard continues to just crush all comers. I can't wait to see Scurry Hard versus Fulcrum. They are now 5-0 in the WGL North America. Fulcrum, the only other team in the league to hold that honor.
Welcome to the WarGaming.net League North America World of Tanks. Oh my God! It is time for North America to answer the call of esports. This could be it. 5 seconds left to go. Oh no, they got on the last second. An amazing play. This is just a taste of what's to come. He's trying to turn it around. Big shots going down all over the place. Gets the shot.
Welcome back to the WarGaming.net League North America. We've had a fun day of tanks, Randall.
Yeah.
Tanks for casting alongside me.
Thank you. Thanks you. Thanks very much. To you too. I'm potato.
Potato.
I'm a potato.
You know, Randall, I'm really excited for Las Vegas because of one thing in particular.
Yes.
We take great pride in our ability to have fun with the players.
Yeah.
And but that being said, these guys are gamers. Some of them are a little bit on the introvert side, and I have heard that they're a little bit shy about their dancing skills.
Oh.
But it's cool. I got them covered. We will be giving dancing lessons to the pro gamers, compliments of Randall Rookhill Holcomb. Guys, if you're in the running for the playoffs, if you're in the running for that trip out to Vegas, and you're not sure your skills, Roo,
I can help you.
You got them covered.
I got you guys covered.
Just look at this.
It's a very simple move, and we're just gonna do it right here, or now. We gonna?
Yeah, I think we should just do it right here.
So join me real quick.
No, I'm taking notes.
No,
I don't know what you're going to do.
You have to imitate. Just put your hands down, because you are holding a drink in one hand, and in the other hand, your other hand is just lax. Your left hand's lax. There you go. And you're just gonna lean. Other way. There we go. And then to the left. And then to the right. And then to the left. And then to the right. It needs to be more fluid. I think you need a few drinks first. It's almost Thriller, as Andre yells at us stage.
In attendance was one Randall Rookhill. And let me tell you, he knows how to bust a move. He does. He does know how to bust a move.
That's right, tankers. If you are unsure of your ability to bust a move, Randall's got you covered.
Yep.
He'll teach you how to throw down.
I will teach you how to throw down.
And that'll be happening August 17th and 18th at the Treasure Island Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. It's been a great day of games. Let's go ahead and recap what we saw, the scores from today. From the top, Bear Huggers managed to 3-1 Cazadores. Refused to Die, falling to Fulcrum Gaming. Wreak Havoc managed to take out EC. Cunningham's taking out Strike, and Scurry Hard wrapping it up with a win over the Turtle Police. Tomorrow's games will also be exciting. I'm pretty stoked for those matches. We've got Mop 4 versus the Cunninghams, Wreak Havoc versus Simplistic, Simple Tankers versus River Blood. My must-see match of the day tomorrow is going to be Simp versus Nerve.
Oh, place your bets for that one.
Huge game. Simp versus Nerve for first place in the division. Strike versus EC also happening. That one will be a lot of fun as EC and Strike both try to get back on track.
They've still got a chance.
It ain't over yet.
Yep.
It ain't over yet. And
So
most importantly, we got to give away a little bit of gold today. Let's see Twitter. Let's see who's our lucky winner for the day. It's going to be Austin at Austin995 at WGLNA. Wow, the battles were so great. Those teams are awesome. 2 playing with their genius strategies to win the match. Austin must have sent that tweet yesterday. Oh, I'm just kidding. We had some great games tonight.
Great strats out of Scurry.
Austin, we're going to send you 2,000 gold and 7 days of premium. Check your direct messages. Here's a look at the leaderboard for our betting. And we can see a lot of people representing, but up on the top, who's it going to be leading the charge? It's going to be Fosta Kid. This guy is like the best World of Tanks better of all time. He was also our leader after last week. He's got 1,300 points. And I think even if he doesn't play tomorrow,
he might still be in the lead, man.
He might still be in the lead. So he just has to bet like 10 points or something.
He can play
we'll
it slow
see.
from this point. Play it safe.
We are going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks again so much for tuning in, guys. Please keep sending us your tweets at WGLNA, at Facebook.com/WGLNA, at Rookhill, at Greetorp, at Rotterdam08, at Frodan? At Frodan. And at Mr. Bitter TV. And at Clutch08. And at...
You already talked about me.
And at Rookhill.
Yeah.
Especially at Rookhill, because he needs all the help he can get with the dancing. Thanks to our sponsors, Logitech, Kingston, Alienware, Azo, and be sure to do as Andre instructed and head over to Amazon.com, where you can pick up your own Azo monitor. It's strictly logical.